Welcome to That's So Us
with Ama.
and Lo.
Join us every Friday as we talk about everything and anything.
From pop culture to mental health to life experiences.
Everyone needs a vent session, and we're ready to connect with you on so many levels.
Be ready to laugh and even cry. Grab some tissues and a drink.
And join us as we turn our 3 a.m. calls into this podcast. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good.
I love how we were on here for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
Prior to this. Because we were watching Madison's tour diaries.
Yeah.
So cute, and I miss it. And I
So
just
cute to see where all my money went.
I know, I miss that era of my life.
Me too. Yeah, me too.
But especially life support. That was like my favorite time.
That was a good era too.
Yeah.
Now I feel old.
I know.
Like, I know I won't be able to live that kind of vibe anymore.
Like I really want to, but like I don't know if I have it in me. Like my knees
I
are
don't know if I
breaking.
have it in me, and financially, I don't know if I could do that again.
Yeah.
Especially because by the time, that happens, I'll have to pay rent and shit.
Dude, yeah. I mean,
Crazy.
unless there's like a spot on the bus, which,
Yeah, where we can just chill.
yeah, we're totally down for that.
Yeah.
Anyways,
You want to get into our highs and lows?
sure. So my low is I've had really, really bad anxiety like this whole like weekend, couple days, whatever. Um, it's just been so bad. I think like all of my For You page on TikTok is everything that's happening in the world right now, and it's just like it gives me
Mhm.
so much anxiety and
Yeah.
like I literally I feel so helpless. I feel so helpless, especially when it comes to like things surrounding like my people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I can't there's nothing I can do and it's so sad. And I don't want to go too far into it. I just feel like
Mhm.
there's such a lack of empathy and it
Yeah.
literally makes me so angry. Like,
I made a TikTok on that. I think you commented actually.
mm,
I can't wrap my head around, like, I'm not even from the States, and all this
yeah.
shit makes me like angry and like annoyed. And I mean, it also happens in Canada. It's not like it doesn't exist here, but
Mhm.
it's like heightened there right now, and obviously everything
Yeah.
is on the news and like everywhere. Just, yeah, like I don't know how people don't feel bad for other people or like anything.
No.
It just makes me sad.
Yeah, like I've seen TikToks and someone was like, I don't even want to get into it. She was just so, it pissed me off. It really did. I was
Yeah,
like,
people piss me off, but it's always the
you're,
people that like are
Mhm.
never affected that have the most to
Oh
say.
no. Oh, 100%. Those people, they're fine if their strawberries are like $12, okay?
Yeah.
Like, because they pay fucking $100 at Air One. Who cares?
No,
They
literally.
don't care because it won't affect them. But like for the people who struggle paying $5, like, it's just, it's so sad.
I was
Sad.
grocery shopping this past weekend, and I was just like looking at the things that I would buy when I live alone, and I was just calculating it, and I was like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
and that would last me like a week, and it was so like it was already like $100, and I was like, this is crazy, and I'm just like one person.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine people that
Yeah.
like have to feed their whole families.
I was
Like,
about to say, yeah.
it's just sad, and yeah, we don't have to get into that, but it's just sad that people have no empathy for others when it doesn't involve
Yeah,
them.
literally. So yeah, that was my low. I really did have like I don't think I've cried that hard in a really long time.
No,
And
it's
then like on
stressful.
top of all of my own personal issues, it's just
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I just worked myself up, but whatever.
Yeah. Do you have a high?
Um not really.
Okay, that's okay.
No.
Um, my low is that I'm on my period and my
Same.
stomach hurts and I'm breaking out and it's so cold here. Yeah, and then my I don't think I have a like a particular high.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's one of
Great.
those days.
Yeah, I know it really
Um,
is.
do you have a song?
Let me see.
I have a song. Okay. I don't actually know if it's Fika Twigs or FKA Twigs. I say Fika because it's fun. Um,
Uh-huh.
but I don't know actually how you say their name. But Wanderlust, it just came out like literally a few days ago, the album. And that is my song. So Wanderlust by FKA Twigs. I feel like that's how you say it. I'm actually going to their concert in Toronto because they skip Montreal. And their
Is it
tickets
like
were cheap.
is it popular on TikTok, like the song? Or
I
no?
don't think so, no.
Okay, I have no clue who that is. But
Okay.
I will listen.
Yes, listen to it. Actually, I just lied. I said the tickets were cheap, but they weren't even that cheap. But they're cheap considering how much I've spent on other people's concerts.
Yeah,
Um,
that's
but
crazy.
yeah, and I'm sharing a hotel, so like it's like cheap-ish. And I'm taking a train, not flying. And I'm going for one night. So this is me justifying it as if I
Oh
need to
yeah.
justify it to other people. Um, but yeah, so that's fun. That's it. That's my song.
Mine is Messy by Lola Young.
Yes.
I saw her on Jimmy Fallon, I think.
Mm-hmm. I always get them confused.
So good. I know, same. Um,
So
I just
good.
love her tone because she's so like raspy.
I saw her this summer at Osheaga and I didn't really know who she was.
Yeah.
But she was like on the stage next to someone I was seeing, and I was like, hey, well, nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she sounds exactly like that live too, which is so cool. I love when
Yeah.
people sound the same.
Oh, I love it. I literally love it. I saw a comment. Someone was like, she's this generation's Adele. And I like can totally see that. Because she
Hmm.
just has like that big voice.
Yeah.
So good.
Does social media ever make you feel pressured to keep up with the new trends and current lifestyles online? 78% said yes, big time. 22% said not really. And then I said, how does social media affect the way you portray your own life and lifestyle? Like, does it ever make you have anxiety, low self-esteem, things as such? And someone said body comparison. And then someone else said, I constantly feel like I'm missing out and constantly comparing myself to others. So I feel like a common theme is comparison. Um,
Yeah, for sure.
and I mean, I feel like I do that a lot already with like when I think of like, I don't know, like how people are in their lives. I was actually talking about this in therapy this morning, kind of like comparing yourself to people, but even though like their certain lifestyle, the way whatever they are, anything like that is not what I want, I feel like I still compare myself to them.
hmm I think also with our age and like where we're at, I find myself comparing myself even to the people who are younger than me who are like
Mm-hmm.
on top of it, you know what I mean? And I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
they have a whole house. But
But then I kind of like tell myself like I know some people in my high school that like have houses and stuff like that, but I also know that not all of them, but 99% of them got these houses from like their parents or like other things, and I have to remind myself that like not everyone has that, if that makes sense.
yeah, no, 100%. It is crazy though. A lot of people from my school like are married or getting married or pregnant or already had kids like and I am
Yeah.
chilling. I'm
I don't like, do you like want that right now?
no. I
See, but that's
wanted
like
it.
what we do though. Like, I feel like we compare ourselves to things because we're like, oh, like like everyone else is doing it. But if you don't
Yeah.
want it,
Yeah.
why do we compare? Like, you know what I
That's true.
mean?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I do want like a house and like,
Well, me too, yeah.
to like settle, not settle, but like
Have like
move
a
on.
home base type of thing, yeah.
Yeah. But family and like marriage and kids, no. No.
Yeah.
I actually I don't even know what I want anymore.
I feel like it changes like all the time for me
hmm
based on what's happening in my life and like the seasons and all that stuff. Like, I don't know, like
Literally,
right now, thinking about a kid? No. I
no.
barely like, okay, no, I'm being dramatic. But like I have enough money for like myself and like, but I was just talking about
Yeah.
groceries and how expensive they are for one person. Imagine having to
Mhm.
get like diapers and all these things. Like I can't
Oh my
even
gosh,
like
so
wrap my head
expensive.
around that.
Yeah. No. And everything that's going on in the world right now, absolutely. I don't want to bring a
Yeah.
kid into this world.
Yeah.
That's crazy and scary.
Yeah.
Um, Yeah, but also I find myself comparing myself even this morning to like Instagram like models, I guess. I don't know. There's this
Mhm.
she was gorgeous and I was like scrolling through her page and there was a picture of like a before and after of all the work that she got done and she looks completely different, like completely different. Um but it really just goes to show that it's really not like real, I guess.
Yeah,
In the
like
sense
everything
that
you see
like
online is like that's what I had to tell myself too, like what you were
mhm,
saying. The amount of posing that can like go into things like people look different when they're posed versus unposed. People
yeah.
edit their pictures, which like is fine, but it's like don't like that's why I try and tell myself not to compare myself to like what I see online because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, like we never know if it's edited or like anything like that. But it's
Yeah.
also like easier said than done, of course.
Oh, 100%. But yeah, I was looking at it this morning. I was like, "Oh my gosh, like she got all this like work done, whatever." But it was like small changes, but like a lot of changes.
Hmm.
But then I was like, "Oh, like what do I need done or like what do I want done?" And then I was like constantly in my head. So,
Me with my fucking chin tuck. Like I think I need a chin tuck. And then I tell people that and they're like, literally no. And I'm like,
no,
I
literally.
think I need a chin tuck.
I was talking to my friend about Botox. She's like, Your face is literally perfect. It's fine. Like, don't."
But
Or
it's
like
like that's what
filler.
social media does to you. It's like you see
Yeah.
these things and you see other people doing it and you're like, oh, like they got this done and like now they look like this. Like maybe I need to do that. Then it's like a fucking cycle.
Yeah. Also, it's like on TikTok, I saw that like people are most attracted to other people with like symmetrical faces. And so I'm like, I want my face to be symmetrical. So like whatever you have to do that, like do it on my face. Um, but I just need to not think that way.
Yeah. But again, it's so hard, especially because we consume so much online.
hmm
It's like, oh my God. Like there's this one person that I think she is like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you know, like stereotypical beauty, but like also really pretty to me. Ugh, I think you follow her. Her name is Gabriella. She's dating Josh Richardson.
Oh
She's
yeah.
from Brazil.
hmm
Yeah, like she,
She's just naturally like Brazilians are like also just
yeah.
very
And then I
pretty.
look at her and I'm like, oh, like I need this, this, and this. And I'm like, okay, well, first of all, that is so unrealistic, Amanda. Like, you're first of all, I'm a whole different like ethnicity than her. Like, I'm never gonna look like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm never going to
Yeah.
look like that. But like, I feel like that's just like what our brains do. Like, I look at people and I'm like, oh, like maybe like I would like myself better if like I looked like this, or not even just like looks, like personality too. I'm like, oh, like maybe like people would like me
Yes.
better if I was like more
Yeah.
outgoing or like
Yeah.
more carefree in life. And then like I get in my head, I'm like, oh my God, like I'm actually a
I
terrible person.
know. Or like I'm a boring person because I stay
Yeah.
at home and I'm sewing. Like my I have grandma hobbies. Like
Oh, me too. I'm a homebody to like the core.
I know. And like I love it with all my heart. But like,
Mm.
is that why I'm single? Like
Well, no, because
I
I'm
don't
not single
know.
and I fucking color on Saturday nights.
And they're
But
so
like
cute.
me coloring,
Yeah, your pages.
thank you. I
You're
try.
welcome.
But yeah, like I don't know. Then even fucking coloring, Lauren. I look at people's coloring fucking TikToks and I'm like, oh my God, like why can they color good and I can't? Like the comparison for everything is just crazy. And I feel like social media just like
It
hypes
is.
that.
Oh, 100%. That's why I was kind of like when TikTok was like banned or whatever for
Hmm.
12 hours. I was like kind of excited because I'm constantly scrolling. Like
Me too, it's bad.
it is bad. And I try to be off my phone, whatever. But it's weird. It's like when I'm the most anxious, I get on my phone and then it just causes me more
More
anxiety. And I'm like,
anxiety.
what am I
Yeah.
doing to myself? But I'm literally doing it to myself. And still with
Yeah.
like the whole comparing thing, like it's annoying because if I want like a toned body, for example, like, okay, you can like set that goal, but then like actually like do something about it and stop complaining that you don't have that same body or whatever. Cause like people actually like do put in work to achieve like
Hmm.
certain lifestyles, body, whatever.
Yeah. But
Um,
I do think like I don't know if this is gonna sound whatever, but like for example, a lot of people who do Pilates already have like Pilates like every single day, and the ones that post like morning of my life going to Pilates, like things like that, or like
Yeah.
how Pilates made me get a toned body, or things like that. It's always like the people that post that already kind of have like a certain body type, if you know what I mean. And
Yeah.
like, I don't know how to explain it.
Well,
Because like
also
say
it's like
like, yeah, no go.
I was gonna say during that ban or whatever, like before content creators, especially like workout creators or
Mm-hmm.
whatever, they were like saying how what was that trend? It was like they were sharing a secret of what they were doing
Oh
before
yes, yes,
TikTok got
yes,
banned or whatever.
yes.
And so one of them was like saying how they got like a BBL, but they're like
Hmm.
workout creators, so
Yeah.
they never mention that they got a BBL and they're advertising everything as if it's just working out. But it's really like, I
There's
mean,
other things that go into it. Yeah.
literally genetic, the cosmetic or the procedure, plastic surgery. But also it's like everybody's bodies are different.
Yeah. Like what might
And
work for someone might not work for you. But
exactly.
that's what I was trying to say. Like, I feel like the one, like, I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like if there's certain creators that will like be like, Pilates changed my life in 2 weeks.
Hmm.
Okay, maybe for you, if you already have like a toned body, like 2 weeks, sure, like that can whatever. But that's like
Yeah.
not realistic for other people. But people watching that would be like, oh, like it only took them 2 weeks. And then when they do it
Yeah.
and it doesn't work out like that, I feel like it just fucks with our brains, I guess.
Yeah. No, that is really, yeah, really true.
There's probably a better way to explain that, but whatever.
No, I understood. But at least for me, it is annoying because I'm like complaining and then I'm not doing anything about it
Mhm.
in any aspect. And I'm like, okay, shut the fuck up then. Like,
Yeah.
literally, it's so annoying.
It's hard, but it's hard to like start and like stay motivated too.
Yeah. Especially when like I'm doing it alone. Because
Hmm.
like I like going to the gym and I like working out and I love Pilates, but I don't like
Hmm.
doing it alone.
Yeah, I don't like doing things alone either. That's why
Yeah.
I'm doing soccer again because I'm like, okay, it's like a team and like I'm not just like by myself.
Hmm.
But I don't know. When I move out, like all the apartment complexes I looked at have like a gym. So I'm like, maybe I'll be more inclined to like go to that gym than like,
Yeah.
'cause it's like usually there's not like a lot of people in it because it's just people that live there. Versus like when I go
Yeah.
to a gym where like other people can go, I get like so intimidated.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I'm just like not gonna go.
No,
So
yeah.
I don't know. So yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
also
don't
wrote
know what else.
down,
Oh.
oh,
No, go
what were you
ahead.
saying?
No, you can go.
I wrote down like for kind of like keeping up with like the lifestyles and the pressure and stuff. I put like morning routines. I feel like I watch
Mm.
so many and like I like watching them. I'm like, oh, like so cute, so fun. But then I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
God, like these people do so many things in the morning. I like fucking roll out of bed and I'm like, oh my God, like I want to die. And like then I make a coffee and then I start working. I feel like sometimes I'll do other things, but I feel like sometimes it's just so unrealistic. And like, do people actually do like 25 steps in the morning? Probably not. And then when that same trend was going on, people were posting like, my morning routines are fake or these are fake. And it's just like crazy because we try and attain this certain thing and then we find out that they're all fake.
Yeah. But it's also annoying because like we are aware too. But
Yeah,
like
like
we
I'm
keep
sure it's
thinking
fake.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like even now I was saying it, like, but yet tomorrow we're
Oh,
probably
not
gonna
even tomorrow,
be
probably
doing
in
the
an
same
hour,
thing.
I'm gonna go on
Literally.
something and be like, oh,
I don't know. I don't know how to like fully like stop that.
I don't know either. And but I'm sure like there's so many like people that feel that way, unfortunately. But
I don't
yeah,
know what
so
else to say.
no, honestly, I don't know what to do about it. If anyone knows what to do, let us know. But I feel like no one actually knows what to do.
I
But
know.
I think this was just like a good conversation to kind of just like talk about it because I feel like a lot of people know, but they just don't speak about it or they don't like acknowledge it
Yeah.
really.
Hmm.
So I think that's something that I need to work on this year.
I know, same. Because it's just really bad.
Yeah,
And it gives me a lot of anxiety.
me
And I have
too.
enough of that. So,
Me too. Um, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. comment on any of the posts about this episode or whatever, or DM us if you feel the same or anything like that.
Yes.
But yeah, remember social media is fake, so do with that what you
Yeah.
will.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Wait, can I post this on our story?
Yeah.